Oftentimes scriptures just speak, or I'll see something and it will excite me. Oftentimes I get chills going up or down my spine when I see something that's a simple truth. I don't know how dramatic it is. Sometimes it might not be dramatic at all. It just might be a connection. You see two passages come together. Oh, that's how the Bible works. Look at the unity. Look at how well woven the Bible is, being woven together. Anyway, something I saw from John chapter 5, it's the story of a man sitting by a pool who can't walk. And Jesus comes along and he heals the man. And in verse 8, Jesus says to him, "Arise, take up your pallet and walk." Verse 9, immediately the man became well and took up his pallet and began to walk. And then John adds, now it was the Sabbath on that day. The man went away and told the Jews that it was Jesus who made him well. And for this reason, the Jews were persecuting Jesus because he was doing these things on the Sabbath. And he answered them, and he said, "My Father is working until now, and I myself am working." That's his response. And for this cause, the Jews, in verse 18, were seeking all the more to kill Jesus. Now, if you were to condemn someone and find someone guilty, according to Deuteronomy chapter 19, you needed 2 or 3 witnesses before your testimony was credible. Well, in this case, the Sanhedrin has 1 witness, and the witness is the man who was carrying his pallet, who then said, "Jesus healed me." But the Jews, the Sanhedrin wants to kill Jesus on the testimony of this man's witness that Jesus is the one who healed him. That's 1 witness. That's not really sufficient. So Jesus is going to provide more than just himself. Verse 32, "There's another who bears witness of me, and I know that the testimony which he bears of me is true. You have sent to John, and he has borne witness to the truth. But the witness that I have is greater than that of John." Jesus says, the witness I have is greater than that of John. So John bears witness that I'm the Messiah, but I have a greater one. "For the works the Father has given me to do and to accomplish, the very works that I do bear witness of me that the Father has sent me." The next verse, "And the Father who sent me, he has borne witness of me as well." We have 4 witnesses that Jesus has given. But he doesn't stop there. Then he says, "You search the scriptures because you think that in them you have eternal life." And guess what he says next? "And it is these scriptures that bear witness of me." And then he doesn't use the same word witness here at the end, but I think this is also a witness. In verse 45, "Do not think that I will accuse you before the Father. The one who accuses you is Moses, in whom you have set your hope. For if you believed Moses, you would have believed me, because Moses wrote of me." That's in essence bearing witness as well. So really, the Sanhedrin had 1 witness, this man carrying his pallet, saying, "Jesus healed me," and they were prepared to execute Jesus. And Jesus says, that's really not sufficient, and I'm not even sufficient to bear witness of myself, but I do bear witness of myself. And so does John the Baptist bear witness of me, and so do the works which the Father has sent me to do, and so does the Father, and so does the Scriptures, and so does Moses. Is that enough? Is that enough witnesses to validate that Jesus indeed is the Son of God and the Messiah? I believe so.